Well, it's that magical week. Draft week.
Love it.
It's actually become a magical week for many, and even with the Seahawks picking where they are at this moment, which is 32nd and dead last in the first round, of course the excitement around here is huge. And we play the annual game of what are the Seahawks going to do and fail at it miserably, but we had a chance on the show on Monday, and you can check out the podcast, to have Dan Schonk of Our Lads Guide on, which Bob and I both think best draft guide out there, great website, ourlads.com. And they actually have had the Seahawks taking the same player in every mock draft they've done over the last 3 months.
3 months, they have not wavered off Xavier Su'a-Filo from UCLA, who's an offensive lineman. And if he's sitting there, the one thing we know, if he's sitting there and the Seahawks have not traded away their pick, they will not take it.
Nope. That's
because
how they work.
They are counterintuitive on everything, and Our Lads is not the only site that has him going to the Seahawks. I've seen it on ESPN mock drafts, and everybody seems to believe if he's sitting there, that's who the Seahawks will take. And as we've come to learn over the years with Pete and John, they always take a left turn. So as obvious as that pick is, it just makes you feel like, well, they won't do that. They'll do something else.
Now, I believe they'll take an offensive lineman, maybe even two in the draft. I mean, it really gets down to, looking at them and analyzing them on first-round pick is crazy. I mean, they did well the first year with it. Since then,
that's the only time they've been obvious, right?
Yeah,
Earl Thomas and Russell
Thomas. Yeah, both needs. But since then, James Carpenter surprised everyone. Bruce Irvin surprised everyone. Last year in the second round, Christian Michael, a running back, surprised everyone. They then did get into the meat of the draft and took some of the guys you thought they would take. So they really are the object lesson of not paying too much attention to what they do early. And by the way, we both kind of think there's a decent chance that they're going to take that pick.
No, I think they're going to trade it away. That's my. If I were going to
move down if they can.
If there's anything I feel sort of certain about, which is impossible with the Seahawks, is that they're not going to pick at 32. Now, having said that, means they'll pick at 32. But I think they trade only because they have, 6 picks in this draft.
Right, and they'd like more picks.
Yeah, they traded away a 7th for Terrell Pryor. You gave away some for the Percy Harvin deal. So you got 6 picks going into this draft, which by everybody's account is very deep across a lot of positions. So I think this is a draft they feel like they could probably do some damage with. So I could see them trying to accumulate picks and trading that one away.
So the unlikeliest pick would be quarterback, so that's probably what they'll do.